the world will end one day. We all know that. That may be in 5 years, or 2 years, or 5 billion years, who knows? Previously, we were all fearful of artificial intelligence taking over the world, robot overlords ousting the humans. But don't fret. I have some good news. Good news is that artificial intelligence will not do us in. Because it's artificial intelligence. What will do us in is natural stupidity. Speaking of which, Donald Trump, what a jerk, right? Sad truth. And I'll be candid. The jerks always win. Fellow Toastmasters and guests, imagine you're a university pass out in the USA in 1973. You start a little project with your friend, with your best friend in fact, making computers to sell to people. It's a small garage operation. And actually your friend is the brains behind it. And you have a knack for selling it. So you will become a moderately successful operation. Time moves on. Your friend comes up with a better version of the video game called Pong. It's the 70s. Pong was the only game around, maybe Breakout. What you do, you take that prototype and take it to Atari, the people who actually made the original Pong. They like the idea so much that they hire you straight away. And you conveniently forget to tell them that it's not you who did that. Again, your friend, who may be a genius with technical skills, seems to be a complete moron because he doesn't object. Anyway, move forward a few years. Once again, your genius friend comes up with another product. And that's a specific type of circuit board. Actually, that's in response to an assignment that you get from Atari, being their employee. You had to redesign one of their circuit boards and make it fit into a smaller die size. You just call your friend for help, or maybe not call, just ask him for help. And he comes up with the goods. You take it to Atari once again, and they like the prototype so much that they buy it straight away from you for $5,000. All's well that ends well, right? No. Wait a minute. You told your friend that Atari paid $700 for your prototype, not $5,000. The result? You end up paying him half of the proceeds, that is $350, and pocket the rest of the money. And the poor chap learns 10 years later, and even then he doesn't kill you. Move forward to the early 80s. Your genius friend designs a personal computer. You go to visit a technical facility run by Xerox, and you spy upon a very interesting new concept. Remember, back then, all the computers were command line based. Think of DOS. You put in commands, and the computer does things. But what they were doing at Xerox was, they were developing a graphical user interface based on a mouse. Two guys visited that facility, and both of them decided to steal that concept. And one of which was you. So you came back, you designed a computer around it, and put it up for sale. But no, correction, sorry. You never designed anything. You never programmed anything. You asked your friend to do it for you, and he did it. The computer was a roaring success, so much so that you came up with the second model a year later. And in 1985, your first commercial computer meant for personal use. It was a roaring success. So, chances are that you would go thank your friend, and make him an equal shareholder in your company. That's the logical thing to do, right? No. You conveniently sideline them and you forget to mention them in your shareholders meeting and they resign in protest. In the meanwhile, as a side project, you also have a girlfriend and she conceives and you refuse paternity. You refuse to allow her to have it and she leaves you. And then the cycle goes on. You are ousted from the company you founded and then you rejoin it by ousting the board that hired you. Who are you? Steve Jobs.
Yes, exactly.
The great Steve Jobs, the Messiah. See, the problem with us is that the people we idolize, Steve Jobs, Ray Kroc, Jack Welch, due apologies, all of them were grade A jerks. And we have so many problems in this world because we are made to idealize such people. Result? You have people like Donald Trump winning elections. The lesson from all this is, please don't be a jerk. You may not be as successful, but at least you'll be happy. Toastmasters.